To stem the tide of undue migration of African youths in pursuit of education and living abroad, nations in the continent must reassure them of improved infrastructure, socioeconomic and employment opportunities. That's according to a professor of church history and mission, Babatunde Adedibu, who delivered the inaugural lecture at a private university in Osun State. Rafi Hamid reports.
Every day, thousands of Nigerians, especially youths, travel abroad for greener pasture. Some take along their families, while many are also in the process. The reasons are not far-fetched. They include insecurity, unemployment, poor working condition, poor economy, bad governance, to mention but a few. At the inaugural lecture of this university with the theme, Mission Out of Africa, the changing faces of African Christianity, Professor Babatunde Adedibu says the phenomenon of migration may not abate soon. He wants governments to enhance provision of infrastructural facilities that make life worth living to encourage the youth stay back and contribute to national development.
The only option is for change with respect to provision of adequate infrastructure and everything that makes life worth living. But I must emphasize that the phenomenon of migration is not going to abate in foreseeable future because it's part of human narrative over time.
Professor Babatunde Adedibu said for university system to be revitalized and repositioned to a global taste, there must be institutional changes in respect of issues of academic management in tertiary institutions, particularly the public ones.
In terms of employment, improvement in terms of social economic futures in the country, institutional changes with respect to ongoing issues of tertiary education in the public sector right now is a serious call for concern. And definitely there has to be a change in order for the university system to be revitalized and be positioned where it ought to be.
Chairman of the inaugural lecture committee, Professor Olaluri Adeyemi, inked the import of the inaugural lecture on intellectual relevance and its impacts on students and their academic pursuits.
Inaugural lecture is the culture of the university, and it's so significant in the sense that it launched the university to the outside world, and it also shows the contributions of lecturers to academics generally.
It is the 10th inaugural lecture of the university. Rafi Hamid, TVC News, Ede, Osun State.